Hello guys, Dr. Prophecy here, and today I'm gonna do another IS analysis, even though for once I'm not sure if this is really gonna be an analysis, more like a commentary of some sort, because this is a run, as the title says, in IS5, difficulty 18, ending 245 with reality of the end. So if there are new players watching this video, just know that this whole description right here means that this is the most difficult challenge you can attempt in IS5. So for those wondering, D18 means difficulty 18 as seen here. 245 means boss 2, 4 and 5, so Theresis, Quillon and Amiya, and reality of the end means that this person is a masochist. So yeah, we're gonna see what this is all about. Also from the description on my Discord, this is a very different run, because remember the little tutorial I made not too long ago saying that you should pick the lamp in order to get your collectibles? This is not a lamp run from what I'm aware. This is a talons run, and as you saw in the length of the video, this is a 2 hours long video, which, well, it's a talons run, so it's expected. So talons means that there are gonna be a lot of emergencies, a lot of fights, and this is usually a bit RNG reliant, because, well, if you don't get the lamp, you are not necessarily gonna obtain your hands and your other stuff, like chalice and stuff. Usually you still get them, but you never know when you're gonna get them. Sometimes you're gonna get them on the first shop, sometimes you're gonna get them on floor 6, so it's not really advice for new players, I would say. So still, this is a very interesting video to analyze, because this is basically what the meta was before expansion 1. So it's a bit of a callback from months earlier. Anyway, the video hasn't even begun that I have yapped for like 1 or 2 minutes, so I'm gonna stop, because again, this video is 2 hours long. If you hear my voice changing in the middle of the video, that just means that I'm gonna analyze this run in 2 or maybe 3 times, because again, this is a very long run. Anyway, let's start. So I just realized the video has no sound, so I may add some sound background. I don't know. Alright, starting with Kettle, classic, because you get 1 more hope, you can recruit a 6-star. Steadily, Surely, and Caster, okay. Logos, interesting. Sniper May, and Defender Gummy. Okay, so it is unusual if you would go for Lamp, and I don't think it's that unusual if you would go for Talons, because Logos, well, insanely good at this point in the game. Vermin, Ice Age, unfortunately no plan in either of them. I don't even know if Logos in E1 can actually destroy the spines. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Also, what was the squad? Hold up, I didn't even see the squad. Oh, it's Ingot Squad. Okay, interesting. Ingot Squad is arguably one of the most powerful one, but against Quillon, I never know how to manage it, because, well, the goal of Ingot Squad is to get, well, as many ingots as possible. But the thing is, you also want to lose all your ingots against Quillon, so yeah, I don't know how to manage this. Alright, let's see what Logos can do at this point. Alright, some ingots. This is S1 Logos, which is the permanent skill. It's actually usually better than S2, because S2 has some applications against a single target, most notably, but usually S1 is much better than S2 in regular stages. Oh, there's a special enemy right from the beginning. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think he can kill the dog. I don't think he... maybe he would have been able to kill the bear. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe if May has stun on literally every attack. Maybe, but probably not. Greenwich, Invasion, Pillage, Vanguard. Okay, what does he want there? Myrtle? Beanstalk, okay. Safety Inspection, okay, there's a plan in there. I assume Logos, once the skill is activated, can destroy the spine. Let's see. Ooh, even before. Jesus, the damage is actually very high. Yeah, for those wondering, I barely use Logos, because, well, that's a male, so yeah. Oh, actually, he switched to S2, that's interesting. I assume that's to destroy the spine earlier. Very interesting application, not gonna lie. Alright, spine is dead. Didn't expect Logos at only E1 to be this powerful early on, to be fair. Standard anti-riot instrument, very good at this point in the game. Specialist with 4 hope, probably Ethan or something. Tin Man, oh yeah, to increase the mental toy, yeah, makes sense. It's just this early on, I wouldn't have expected Tin Man, but alright. Road Trader is more likely to sell discounted item on refresh. Alright, getting the Talons. Rerolling the Rogue Trader to get more emergency, makes sense. When was the first reroll though? I didn't even see it. Did he reroll the Rogue Trader into another Rogue Trader maybe? Oh, he rerolled the first encounter into a Rogue Trader, I didn't even see, my bad. So the second reroll cost a plan, because, well, only the first reroll is free when using the Steam. Alright, this should be free. Alright. Decent damage. Prepping a defender just in case. Alright, now the guy is dead. He wants to destroy the chest. Preparing Gummy to make Crown Sayer 4. And he's good to go. Resolution. Resolution is not that bad, but the thing is, a lot of enemies in IS5 actually deal arse damage, so increasing the defense is, it's kinda whatever. Caster, so E2 Logos. Indigo was, getting a free 4-star is 4 stars are free anyway in IS5. So all right, now he has E2 Logos on floor 2, so he's gonna destroy pretty much everything. All right, getting the 2 Inspirers to go to ending 2. Sorry, not Inspirers, Lingers. Scouting, sending Tin Man. Okay, lost and found. Refreshing into the first road trader. What is there here? A lot of good things, actually. Spinach is not that bad. Glassbird is really good. Another caster, sure, could be useful since he has the riot instruments. Supporter, I'm not sure if this was a beat before Phantom. I mean Tragodia, so I think it was before Tragodia, but let's see. Convalescence access card, supporter, and oh, there's Radiant, so yeah, there is Tragodia somewhere. Yeah. Alright, he's getting Tragodia. Starting DP, Shovel and Sprout, refreshing. Nameless Totem to get 1 plan. You get 1 Inspirer, 1 Linger, and 1 plan, but you always get 1 plan. What was the Inspirer? I think it was something that has to do with experience. Original Ingots. Okay, so that's even better. What is he getting there? Medic, I guess? Does he want a medic this early? Selling the pots. Investing. Okay. Oh no, actually not investing, withdrawing. Okay. Alright, Phantom and Logos E2. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, that's interesting. He didn't want to reroll Dissuasion Seminar, even though this was a guaranteed emergency, simply because, well, there is a plan in this. So that's interesting. He could have gambled and rerolled the Dissuasion Seminar, but I can understand if he didn't want to. Also because if he rerolled and he didn't get a plan, he wouldn't have been able to travel vertically here. And that's an emergency, so he wants to do that, but he would need 3 plans, so if he rerolls, he's gonna be at 2. Alright, normal Dissuasion Seminar should be an absolute joke with this team. There's a bird. Can he get the bird with Gummy? It's gonna be a bit challenging, actually. Also, he got the minus 70% HP on deploy. A bit annoying. He's probably waiting for the machine to spawn in order to use S3 Logos. Yep, exactly. There we go, no more machine. No more spine. I don't think he can heal the bird. Because Gummy has lost HP too, so it's gonna take a while to heal the bird. He could maybe tank with like Beanstalk, tank 1 enemy and see if that works. I'm not sure. Yeah. Maybe he could have tanked, maybe he could have retreated his other units, only kept Beanstalk, and since the damage wouldn't be that high, I'm not sure. That probably wouldn't have worked, but might have been worth trying. Alright, a loss, that's good. Defender, so either E2 Gummy or recruiting something like a Quora. Probably E2 Gummy at this point in the game. Oh, Freestone, okay. Alright, the False to Truth is the one that gets planned, so he definitely wants to amplify this. And then Castfuls. Yeah, he needs to sell an Inspirer. Okay, he doesn't do Castfuls, that's interesting. Alright, sure. What is he getting there? Blossom, Rockhorn. Blossom isn't bad for some stages, but usually Rockhorn is just better. Oh, he actually picked Blossom. Okay, that's interesting. I wouldn't have expected this. Alright, sure. Alright, getting the item for ending 2 and keeping the rest. Alright. I wouldn't have expected Blossom, to be honest. I mean, Blossom is good, but like Rockhorn gives quite a lot of attack in the right conditions. What debuff did he get? All operators start with minus 20 SP. Horrible. Usually horrible, but it is what it is. Alright, there's a possibility. There's emergency to right at the top of the possibility here. So he probably wants something like this. Rerolling this, going there. This is lottery fight, so there is a plan here. Alright, he's doing it. Using the cat. The beast is slowly dying. That's good. And there we go. Witchcraft, good. Specialist. Alright. He might want to use the Witchcraft right before... Oh, Ethan, okay. Trading the debuff to get... what was that? Minion Ode, okay. That's actually pretty good at this point in the game. Possibility, obviously. And double the Origium ingots. Alright. Doing the face-off, okay. It's true that face-off have a lot of value now because, well, you get one plan for entering it, so that's good. What does he want to use? Like deathmatch or something? Respite. And deathmatch, okay. Alright. Using only 3 ops, so you can get the deathmatch for sure on all 3 of them. Bear, alright. Cool. Now he's getting 2 relics. This is this kind of stage that would have been a nightmare if he had kept the relic that gave minus 20 SP. Can he even kill it? I feel like he can. That's very close though. Alright, nice. That was actually very close. Holy. Alright, bridge, really good. And freestone, okay. Holy ramping. Bridge of knowledge and freestone P on the same fight. Holy shit. Freestone P is probably one of the best relics you can get if you're going for a talons run. Getting the gravel, okay, because, well, you need it. Rerolling the wishful field to rogue trader. Hold up, let me see that rogue trader in detail. Visage, it's a bit too early for Visage, unfortunately. Disaster's Origin is pretty fine with Logos. Hand of Mystery is the Hand of Logos. Ooh, there's some good things there. Hand of Mystery, Disaster's Origin, another Specialist Voucher. Ooh, there's some very, very good thing there. Benspe's Advancement, Broken One Advancement. Okay, Broken One Advancement is really good. So he's getting a Sniper, Osmanthus, Hand of Mystery. A rope? What? Okay, I wouldn't have expected this with the Specialist Voucher. Okay, that's very, very interesting. Broken One Advancement, sure. Disaster's Origin? Oh, he's not getting the Disaster Origin either. Alright. What is there here? Rockhorn. Okay, he's getting the 4-leaf clovers and Witchcraft. Selling some shit. What else is he getting? Sniper, okay, to what? Ranger? Okay, alright, sure. I'm not sure why, but sure. E to the gummy, alright. Why the Ranger though? Hold up. I want to understand this. Like, Crimson Corridor. Ooh, that's usually a really difficult fight, but I'm guessing with all these operators it should be fine. He has a window, that's good. He probably wants to keep it for later. Okay, he rerolled it. Go City is, well, it's easier, but you don't get a plan, so yeah, unfortunately. Happens, but at least it's an easy stage. Wait, why is there a spine? Does he have a catastrophe? I missed it, I think. He has catastrophe? Oh, he does have a catastrophe, okay. Oh, that's good then. I somehow completely missed it. Alright. Alright, using cat. Destroy the chest. More cats. Even more cats. And even more cats. Alright, she's still getting a plan from this, so that's good. What voucher is this? Medic and caster. He got some Broken One advancement, so a second caster wouldn't be bad, but at the same time he only has 6 hopes, so I assume it's probably gonna be a medic there. Yeah, makes more sense. Pure stream, sure. Highest healing output. Alright, is he doing motorized squad in emergency? Probably. That would be 2 plans. Ooh, rerolling the regular one, okay. Oh, he's going into the rogue trader, okay, alright. Skipping the emergency motorized squad. Judgment caster, obviously. I guess he wants to buy the Hand of Rumble that he saw. No? Okay. So he's not going for a Wizard run at all. Interesting. Sending the Rosmontis. That's weird because he does have Rosmontis, so Hand of Rumble would have been pretty good there, so he doesn't want that, huh? Alright. Oh, what is he getting there? Liver pate, coffee beans. Probably the pate, I guess. Oh, coffee beans, okay, sure. Ribbon of Honor, Rhode Island Tactical and Transceiver. Definitely Transceiver at this point in the game. Ribbon of Honor is... Like, the value of Ribbon of Honor has dropped significantly since people discovered that range units are just infinitely better than blocking enemies. So yeah. Using the Richcraft, okay. Who does he want to E2 there? Tragodia, probably. It's more hope efficient. So he's gonna want to deploy Tragodia last. Or remove all of his other units before killing the last enemy. Depends. Alright, Silent Guardian should be an absolute joke. Getting rid of the spine. Protecting the device. Redeploying Logos soon. There we go. Activating the device. This can probably kill the boss. There we go. No more boss. Okay, he actually wants to try and stall the portal. Didn't work. So who got eaten? Okay. That was Tin Man. I assume he messed up there, because I'm pretty sure what he wanted to do was to stall the boss and deploy Tragodia last. So I'm not sure if he forgot or if he thought he would be able to simply stall the boss. But I'm pretty sure he wanted to E2 Tragodia and he simply messed up there. That's unfortunate. Happens a lot to me. Alright, unfortunately wasn't able to E2 Phantom. Pretty sure that was a mistake, but that's fine. What is he getting? Unripe Yearning, Devilbane Banner, Hibernating Kin. So Devilbane Banner is weird because it doesn't work that much against Quillon, but it's extremely good against, for example, Amiya. Unripe Yearning is a lot of tankiness. It's a lot of tankiness. It's definitely not Hibernating Kin. It's either Devilbane Banner or Unripe Yearning. I'm not sure there. Does he want more SP recovery or does he want more tankiness? He got some tankiness at some point, I think. Yeah, he got a Bridge of Knowledge and he got something else, I think. I can't remember what. So maybe he wants Devilbane Banner instead. Okay, senior recruitment voucher. So we can E2 the Tragodia or pick something else. Ines, okay, that's interesting because there was an already E2 Exusai Altar there. So he could have gone for Exusai Altar. He decided to go for Ines. Okay, sure. And the Devilbane. Okay, makes sense. King of Sarkis. Respontis has returned. Tin Man has escaped. No possibility? Oh, unfortunate. Alright, it's Time 1 Tension. So Time 1 Tension, there is a plan. There's a Spine of Epoch, so... It's the only one here that has a Spine of Epoch. Ghost City doesn't have one, and Crimson Corridor doesn't have one, so that's why he's picking Time 1 Tension. Using a Pillage. Not using a Witchcraft right away. Interesting. He's waiting to use the Witchcraft. Probably because he wants to keep Tragodia, I'm not sure. Maybe he wants to use Tragodia to deal with the Grudge Bearers. We're gonna see. Holy shit, Ines is dealing no damage to the spine. That's alright. Oh, I know why he's using Ranger. He's using Ranger because of Rosmontis. Alright, but still, why using Ranger instead of Cruise though? Like, why didn't he pick Cruise instead of Ranger? Like, I'm really trying to understand why. Like, the question is more like, why did he pick Ranger instead of Cruise? Or any other 4-star for that matter? Oh, because, okay, because it's the least expensive one. Okay, now that makes sense. Sorry, I basically never use Rosmontis, only like to try the module, but I don't know all the ins and outs of all the units. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know Ranger could be used for that, because, well, yeah, it's the least expensive sniper in the game, so yeah, it makes sense. Using Cat to bait the devices. Also, I didn't even know that these dealt like literally no damage. That's interesting. So he's just deploying Ranger and removing Ranger. That's cool. They look so pretty with this skin too. So he can literally freeze the map like that. That's very interesting. Okay, why did he wait to do that? I'm guessing it's to give more targets to for the Grudge Bearers. Yeah, probably something like that. Alright, anyway. God, Defender, Medic. So E2 Pure Stream or another Defender. Probably not a God, right? God wouldn't make sense, I assume. Oh, Monster, okay, right away. It's true he has a lot of hope. Face off, get a plan. How many stacks does he have with the freestyle already? Wait, does he have 0? He has 0 stacks? What the fuck happened? He hasn't done a single emergency? Okay, maybe. Come on, Logos. Holy shit, that was so close. Deathmatch, Empress Favor is unfortunately pretty useless. Vanguard Supporter, probably E2 Ines? Oh, E2 Tragodia. Yeah, it's true. I keep on forgetting he hasn't E2 the Tragodia yet. Alright, rerunning the safe house. What is there here? Dr. Seal, Hand of Rending, the most useless hand, unfortunately. Benspe's Acuity, Judgment Vanguard, Industry, yeah. Myrtle, rerolling there, I guess. Oh, yeah, okay. Concentration is fine. Blue Silk Scarf is some hope, sure. Execution is good too. Alright. Only the hope. And then Keen Hands. Setting Demolition. Buying a Nellis Crown. Interesting. Going to the Lost and Found. Getting the 4th ending. Lose a Merc. Oh, another Time 1 Tension using Industry to get back some Aragium Ingot. Very good. Alright, this is the same stage, so I'm basically gonna skip here. Another Industry, good. Vanguard Defender Specialist with only 2 hope. Probably E2 the Ethan or the Gravel, I assume. Yeah, that'd be right. Yep, E2 the Ethan. E2 Ethan makes more sense because, well, you get access to the module and the masteries. Why for Gravel, well, you also get access to the module and masteries, but it's not as important as for Ethan. Rerolling the Wish Fulfilled into Encounter, thank you game. Pass the Aqua Pit in Emergency, okay. There's 2 past the Aqua Pit in Emergency. So hold up, if he does this past the Aqua Pit, he's gonna be at 3 plans, so he will be able to get the other one. But the issue is gonna have to do an encounter using Industry, I guess. Oh, Witchcraft. Witchcraft this early, even though... Okay, so maybe that's the last fight he wants to do then? I'm not sure. Because the logic, if he wants to do the second past the Aqua Pit, would have been to actually use the Industry now and the Witchcraft for the second fight. So, yeah, a bit weird. Alright, past the Aqua Pit in Emergency is always something a bit, well, dangerous. Because these enemies, as you can see, extremely tanky, and they also hit like a truck. So you need to take care of them really, really quick. The thing is, they are Sarkas, so Devil Bane Banner, as you can see, helps a lot here. Okay, Ines here is a weird choice. Alright, so he wants to portal the monster. Makes sense. Again, monster is more important than Tragodia, so... He actually does so little damage to the portal, Jesus. Alright, now monster is gonna be E2. Terror Jerky or Flash Camera, yeah, the thing is, Flash Camera with this team is actually not that interesting. It's true, Terror Jerky is probably gonna be more useful on average with Rosmontis, but eh. Alright, Elite Sabotage, Recruitment Voucher. He has only 1 hope, so maybe he wants another Sniper to proc more Rosmontis, I'm not sure. He wants to E2 Gravel. Okay, E2 Gravel, sure. E2 Rope? What is he doing with that rope, though? I don't know, maybe rope is used for something that I have no idea about, but we're gonna see. Alright, what is this encounter? Ooh, 3 plans, okay, sure. So it basically cycles itself. That's fine. So the other past the Aqua Pits, this time using the Industry, so... See, that's weird, because, well, now he's not gonna have Monster for this fight, even though... And that's true, Monster wasn't that useful. Alright, since it's the same fight, I'm simply gonna skip again. Getting the chest from the Industry. And there we go. And there's a special enemy, okay. He doesn't have Invisibility Reveal, because his Innes is not available, but... Alright, there we go. Also, his Innes is not E2, I think? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's not E2, because... She's not E2 because, well, you could see he was not visible. Alright, what is there here? Judgment Supporter or Living Wood Plate? Absolutely Wood Plate. Like, Hand of Rumble, so now he's getting it, I assume, yeah. Alright, Supporter, God, and Vanguard. So it's either E2 Ines or E2 Tragodia. Alright, he's E2 Ines. Alright, what is he getting here? Surging Feast or Lost Key. Is he gonna be able to get the value from Lost Key when you're going for Quillon? That's really difficult. I don't think so. So it's probably gonna be Surging Feast. No? Oh, he is going for Lost Key? Okay. Holy. Alright. Mercenary's accessory or Visage. Visage is actually very good there because he's at level 7. Yeah, actually, I think Visage is actually fine if he can get the other collectibles that requires to be at 1 HP. So yeah, Visage, alright. Well, there we go, that's one of them, but Painful Happiness is usually much better. Yeah. Regular Rest is a good option there because, well, he's also always going to be at full life points unless he gets relics that increases max life points, but he can simply skip them. It's not bad, but still going for Happiness. Yeah, Happiness is usually much better. Alright, increasing to get the Rise and Fall. Second Rise and Fall. Keeping the Shrivels, I assume. Yup. And floor 5. So far, he has the right units, and he also has some good collectibles. He's lacking some attack speed. Mostly because, well, he didn't do a lot of emergencies, actually. So he has, like, what, 2 or 3 stacks of wrist or something? So yeah, he doesn't have actually a lot of collectible. This is very low in terms of collectible for a Talons run. And the worst thing is, this is already floor 5, and this is only not even half of the video. So that's very, very funny. Also, what's the possibility? Oh, there is one. There is one, and he has 6 plans. So what does he want here? Reroll the encounter, go to the emergency. He hasn't gotten the Amiya ending collectible yet. So maybe he actually wants the encounter. I don't know. Maybe he wants the encounter, then emergency, reroll the first combat, reroll the lost and found, and the possibility? I don't know. But he wants an encounter at some point. Otherwise, he's not gonna be able to fight Amiya. All right. Land Reclamation. This doesn't have a plan, but eh. Alright, is he gonna want to kill the Cadence right here, or does he want to get more collectibles? Cadence is so tanky, holy shit. Okay, left side is actually becoming a bit dire. Is he gonna lose some shields there? Okay, Ines managed to destroy this. But then yeah, the lack of global damage might be hard to manage here. Although there's only 5 enemies left, sure. Including the final cadence. Even if he loses some shield, which I'm actually not sure if he's gonna lose, but let's see. Gummy is actually tanking. No, she's not. Using some cats. Yeah, no, he doesn't have the cat because he needs to wait for the skill to be activated. Okay, so he's losing 1 HP. I mean shield. Doesn't want to kill the chest. Alright. He could have killed the chest there. I think, honestly, I think he could have killed the chest. Because, well, Rosmonte's thing was blocking the enemy anyway, so I think he could have simply deployed Gravel, Ethan, this kind of stuff to kill the chest. But anyway, that's not really an issue. Phalanx. Phalanx is eh. I mean, it increases the damage of Trigoria, but eh. It's not really his goal to deal damage. Lost is fine. What's the collectible here? Protraction Spinach. What does Spinach work with here? Not a lot of things, actually. I don't think it works with a lot of things. So I don't know, maybe Protraction is actually better? He does have a lot of specialists. So, yeah, I'm not sure. He's, okay, Spinach. God, supporter medic, caster. At this point, I'm not sure what he's lacking. His monster is E2. Does he want another caster? Yeah, see, even he is hesitating, so... What does he need? Oh, his Pew Stream is not E2 though, so maybe he wants E2 Pew Stream. God, okay. Quartz, okay. I assume it's simply to have a very tanky unit for Quillon. I'm not sure why else you would pick Quartz, but alright. Guiltless Paradise has 0 plan in normal, so a bit unfortunate. Is he still oh yeah, he's still gonna do it. It's weird because he's not getting a lot of emergency. Huh. He's not using a lot of the Talon's properties. Alright, this stage is not that interesting with this kind of team, so... The crystal got destroyed in like 1 second, that's so funny. Okay, so this is the moment of truth, and he's destroying everything. Great. Okay, he's also killing the final cadence. Despair. Alright, caster, defender, medic. His pure stream is still not E2, right? Lancet? Alright, sure. We're running Lost and Found, getting the Rogue Trader. So what is he getting here? Hand of Undulation, kinda useless. Assassination. Assassination is okay on Osmantis. Blunt Close Burst. Assistance, Stalwart. Judgment Medic, okay. That's for Monster. Diligence is okay because of Tragodia. More Shrivels. Refreshing. Ooh, King of Sarkis Vessel. Ooh, that's really good. Curse Counter Beast is also really good. Dollhouse, that's more initial DP. I'm not sure if he wants more there. Maybe not. Wait, he picked Grand Pharaoh. Okay. Huh. Alright. I didn't expect Grand Pharaoh, to be fair. Alright, and now Possibility. Blood Tax Mystery. Okay. Doing the face-off. Getting the boats. Tragodia, Logos, and who else? Ethan? I mean, it's not like the third unit matters, but still. Alright, very powerful deathmatch. Easy boats. Defender, supporter, medic. Again, still not sure what he wants. I assume he finally wants to E2 the pure stream? Finally. No? Oh, okay. I feel like he's rage baiting me, but alright. Rogue Trader, what is this? Judgment supporter. Not a lot of interesting things here. Ooh, Nymph from this. That's fine, because he also has her hand. Alright. Not a lot of things there. Graffiti? I'm not sure why he wants a Graffiti and Grand Pharaoh. Like, okay, these are good, but okay, Recurring Surfer, that's for mostly for Quillon. Aerial Assault has a plan, so that's good. Also, Nymph is another caster for Osmantis, so that's fine. Rip May, your sacrifice will not be unnoticed. Rip Nymph. Rip May for the second time. But hey, at least he's getting more pillars, so that's fine. Enemies entering Logos range are literally decimated in a quarter of a second. That's so funny to watch. They spawn and instantly die. Alright, funny stage. Okay, Nutri-Paste or Dollhouse? Definitely Nutri-Paste. Like, Dollhouse is okay, but like, he already has initial DP, so he definitely wants the Nutri-Paste there. Yep. And now, what do we have here? Guard, Vanguard, so he could E2 the Surfer, Specialist. I don't think he has E2 the Gravel yet. Actually, he has. No, he hasn't. He has E2 the Rope. Medic or Caster. So it's either another Caster or E2 the Gravel or E2 the Surfer. Also, yeah, E2 Pure Stream is still an option. No, E2 the Gravel. Okay, that's fine. You're rolling the encounter into regular army. Okay, a bit unfortunate. No plan in this. But still, this is an emergency, he's gonna get more stacks with freestyle and this kind of stuff, so yeah, fine. Regular army is always a nightmare to manage, there's so many things coming at you, and this is emergency in difficulty 18, so the drone is getting paralysis locked, so that's good. He needs to deal with so many things at the same time. Jesus. Alright, this there will at least reveal all the assassins that will come in this range, so that's very good. This also works, I guess. That is looking a bit dangerous, though. Tragodia is helping a lot with this S3, but still. Alright, this assassin is probably going through, but the rest should be fine. He has a lot of CC to deal with all the other enemies. Okay, the assassin didn't TP. Paralysis working. Alright, even this assassin is not getting through. That's good. Never mind. Usually once the assassins are on this side, it's over. You can simply let them lead. There's no way you're stopping them. Only -1 in emergency on this stage, which is usually a nightmare. Not gonna lie. Regular army is nightmare. Run Stone Altar or Whisper of Dark Knight. At this point, definitely Whisper of Dark Knight. It's way too late to get Run Stone Altar. Yup. Alright, Defender, Caster, Specialist, Sniper gone, so I forgot about all of his units that he still hasn't E2'd. I assume he wants a Quora or something. Even though, with Tragodia, Quora is not that important, I would say. So what is he getting instead? Texas, okay. Yeah, for the resistance shred, makes sense. So Logos can deal more damage, this kind of stuff. Okay, so far I feel like he is very much prepared for Amiya, but I'm actually not sure about Quillon, most notably for the second phase. So what is he getting there? Personal Paintbrush, Eye of Fortune. Eye of Fortune is only gonna matter if he can get Chalice or this kind of stuff. Personal Paintbrush is... Nah, it's probably Eye of Fortune there. Yeah. Ribbon, Surging Feast. I mean, Ribbon is fine with Monster, but... Yeah. I feel like Ribbon is good. Like, he has Monster, that's good. Alright, what else? Gift or Designer's Ruler. There's no physical damage at this point, so yeah. Gift at least allows to get more stacks of like Furnace Fuel, you know, this kind of stuff. So sure. All right, he's getting Salvation, and now he's getting Stasis. So he's probably banking on getting the encounter on floor 6, which, well, he's necessarily gonna get because, well, one, there's still 40 minutes video left, and second, well, the title of the video, so yeah, sure. Alright, so ending 2. I feel like this should be very, very easy, but it's still a race against time, so yeah. Using Robe there, okay. So this is the stage where he wanted Robe for. Okay. I've never seen Rope in action here, so this is gonna be interesting. He's not using Texas for the Red Shred, okay. Let's see. Because from the beginning, I have no idea why he picked this Rope. Let's see. Right. Getting 1 billion DP. Alright, he's basically perma-tanking the boss of S3 Tragodia at this point, thanks to Devilbane Banner. So is this gonna be the whole fight? This might be the whole phase 1, so I'm not sure how he's gonna deal with phase 2. If it's gonna be the whole phase 1, I'm simply gonna move forward. Okay, he's dealing with the enemies with Logos S1 and Rosmond Piss. Rosmond Piss S1, interesting. Yeah, for in this kind of scenario when there are enemies basically coming every second, Rosmond Piss S1 is actually preferred, I would say. Yeah, you can see his SP recovery is just absurd thanks to his hand. Alright, there's no more enemies, so it's only him against Theresis now. Alright, end of phase 1. Gonna want to kill with Monster, Ethan, and Nymph. So phase 2 is a DPS race because, well, every couple seconds he releases this explosion that deals a lot of damage, right? So needs to be careful about that. Alright, now Monster is blocking him, so she's dealing 1 billion damage thanks to a Reborn. And the fight should be over soon. Is Monster gonna be boated? Yeah, she's gonna be boated, that's unfortunate. So he had to remove her. So I still have no idea what Rope's goal here is. Is he leaking top, is the question. Okay, he leaked 1 HP, that's fine. Now that the boss is dead, taking care of the rest of the map shouldn't be that hard, because there's no ranged enemies anymore, so he only needs to be careful about the boats, and that should be fine. Alright, the fight is basically over. Alright, very good fight. Only -1, that's fine. Still doesn't have a lot of HP for the Amiya fight, so it's gonna have to be very careful there. Poetry strips, Memory of the Shard, and Empty Foul Beast. Like, it's definitely not time when Poetry strips, that's for sure. Memories of the Shard is kind of whatever, 5,000 damage when you don't have Civilite Tatiana is kind of whatever. Like D18, 5,000 damage is not gonna do anything. But Empty Foul Beast, does he have a unit that benefits from Empty Foul Beast? I guess like Tragodia works. Oh yeah, Rosmontis works. So Rosmontis, Tragodia. Yeah, so definitely Foul Beast there. Yeah. Makes more sense. And Dispatch Letter, what is he getting with this? What can he get? Not a lot of things. I don't think it matters that much there. Utage, sure. Not using the refresh on the Rogue Trainer, okay. Alright, some squad size. What is there here? Nothing interesting. Yeah, some more squad size, sure. And that's it. Alright. Not that good of a shop. He's redrawing, yeah, just in case he gets Chalice or something, I assume. Alright, now he gets Reality of the End. Refreshing into the second Rogue Trader. And That's still pretty bad. Like, okay, suppression is fine. Judgment specialist is okay. That's about it. Oh yeah, Commander's Portrait, sure. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about Commander's Portrait. Alright, and that's pretty much it, I think. Ooh, Soul Binding Stone, though. Alright, stealing. Using the Grand Wish, because, well, there's only 3 more fights, including the stealing. Alright, how is he gonna do that? Innes first, get some DP with Surfer, with Myrtle, and Tragodia. Alright, S3 to keep them in place. Rosmontis is gonna take care of most enemies, I assume. How is he gonna deal with the middle one? Oh, with Logos. Right, using Texas to reduce the resistance. And now to deal with Knot. With all these CCs, it should be very, very easy. First batch of chests. Second batch of chests, and now he can kill it. Using Ethan just to make sure he can kill Knot. And there we go, the fight is basically over at this point, to be fair. He needs to have all of his stacks with Tragodia just in case, but that should still be fine. So yeah, window. So what is he getting in total? Let's see. Revenant Remnant or Hateful Avenger. Does he have physical damage? Does he even have, like... Oh yeah, he has Rosmontis. I mean, Revenant Remnant is... It's way too late for that, so... Defender, Medic... And Soul, okay. So, Soul Binding Stone, what else is there? Precision is fine for Rosmontis. Self-treating, Vanguard advancements, to 1 assistance. Bybeak, yeah. Alright. Another sniper, sure, Meteor for Rosmontis. I'm not sure he's gonna pick her, but... And Roberta, because whatever. Alright, what is he getting here, is the question. Alright. Well, so the thing is, they are both really good, but like Chivalric Commandments is Chivalric Commandments. Like it's lesser Golden Chalice. You have to pick this. Initial SP is extremely powerful for sure. It's extremely powerful, but it's Chivalric Commandments, man. Like, all right, making a relocation. All right, probably for Amiya's fight. Holy shit! All right, sure. Lucky Coin or Convalescence Access Card. Lucky Coin, can he even get ingots with Lucky Coin? No, he can't. Probably Convalescence Access Card, for sure. Vanilla Soda, Expeditional Field Pack. Is there any negative status in the Quillon or Amiya fight? I don't think there is. No, so probably Vanilla Soda. Even though it's not that useful, he has a lot of SP recovery anyway, so... Alright, he's actually using Bybeak. Yeah, sure. Bybeak for Quillon. Could be useful. Honestly, could be useful. Using the Rise and Fall here. So relocation for the Amiya fight. So all of his range units are gonna be invisible. So basically invincible. Alright, let's see the Quillon fight. Classic start. Osmond pissed to deal with the right lane. Oh, he wants to bind Quillon. Okay. Using Gravel to tank until Tragodia has his skill back. Again, with his hand, his skill is gonna come back very soon, but he needs to use his skill at least 3 or 4 times. Maximum is 4 times, but so far he has only used it like twice, I think. Whoops. Holy shit, hold up. That's it? That's the damage he took from this guy? Like, that was 25% of his health. How much health does he have? I know he has the Sarkis Vessel. I know he has Bridge of Knowledge. I know he has basically all HP items in the game. So, yeah. He has 13,000 HP on Tragodia. Holy shit. Oh, that's a tanky-ass Tragodia if I've seen one. Jesus. Bro, his Tragodia is tankier than some Hodorers on the same map. Jesus Christ. Bro, his range units are tanky as fuck. Oh, it's true he has Rise and Fall and the Window, but still, that's very, very tanky. Rise and Fall, Window, plus all the Sarkis collectibles, plus some other stuff like Bridge of Knowledge. Jesus. I wonder who he wants to boat, though. That's the main question. Who does he want to boat? Who is gonna have help dealing with Quillon the most? I assume well, Tragodia is a given, probably Logos, and I assume Texas. Yeah, Texas, Tragodia, Quillon, is that gonna be it? Maybe Rosmontis too, just to tank a bit. We're gonna see. Okay, so boat is here. He's probably gonna teleport with a monster. Oh, is he doing the glitch to send monster? Okay, he's doing the glitch to send monster, sure. Yep. Alright, so monster got sent, but at the same time she didn't. I fucking hate this glitch, man. Anyway. He sent Nymph, alright. That's it for this batch. I assume he's still gonna send at least Texas, Logos, and probably Phantom. I'm not sure about Rosmontis though. Also, what the fuck is happening on the left lane? Jesus Christ, I can't even follow. Alright, he sent Surfer. He sent Myrtle. Bybeak is actually defending the lane along with Phantom. That's interesting. I mean, with Tragodia. Is he gonna send in Nest too, is the question. Okay, he is. Interesting. So he's not retreating Tragodia nor Rosmontis, so he's not gonna send them? He's only gonna send Logos and Texas last, I assume. Alright. He's sending Logos. He can defend the left lane, that's fine. Can defend the right lane too, good. And now he's gonna deal with the last phase. And he's not sending... Oh yeah, he is. I was like, okay. Alright, that was actually close. Quillon was about to go away. Jesus. And there we go. So yeah, basically the operators I imagine plus monster and some DP too. Alright, Res Shred, now Nymph plus Logos, let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. Alright, good fight. Cylinder, Dreaming Essence, Time 1 Poetry Strips. I mean, it's obviously Cylinder there. Dreaming Essence is really good though. But, like, he has enough SP recovery, I think. Yeah. Alright, Caster, Specialist, Defender, Supporter. What is he getting? E2 Texas, okay. And Fate's Finale. So what is he doing there? Using relocation, discarding on what's useless, and that's it. Alright, so that's as good as this run can go, right? And he's using Bybeak, interesting. Bybeak, S3 Tragodia, S3 Logos, S2 Nymph, Ethan, Monster, Rosmontis, Ines, Steel Surfer, because why not? Alright, and he's using S3 Texas, okay. Interesting. It's true, it's not a DPS race, even though, yes, it's still a DPS race on the last phase, but... Alright, let's see. Lost Keys allowed him to gain 1 or 2 levels, but... Probably only 1, but it didn't allow him to go to level 10. Unfortunate. He has 5 stacks of Restron, 5 stacks of Minion Ode. That's really not that big, but eh. It doesn't matter at this point, he has Chivalric Commandments and Toy, so sure. Alright, dealing damage first. Rosmontis to tank. Alright, and now it's gonna be a Gravel Abuse, I assume. Yup. Okay. He has so much HP. I'm curious about his DPS though. Alright, let's see. What is the shaman gonna do? Alright, got cancelled. So far, no boss has spawned, so that's good. He has managed to prevent every boss to spawn. There we go. The crystal is tanking the shaman, so that's good. He actually has to play this first map because, again, he doesn't have a lot of HP. That's basically the only thing he doesn't have. That's HP. The crystal is tanking so much. Jesus. Alright, only a couple enemies left. Actually, all enemies have spawned beside the bosses and those behind. So yeah. Alright, using Logos to the most of his abilities, using Monster to absolutely fucking destroy both bosses, Jesus Christ, and no HP lost. Holy. That's an accomplishment in and of itself, to be fair. Alright, second map. Preventing Theresis from spawning. Holy shit. Utmost chaos at the beginning of the second map, as usual. I fucking love this map. I never understand what's happening, I just know that you are either dying or your enemies are dying. Theresis spawned though, okay. Actually, they both spawned. Interesting. Holy shit, what the fuck is happening? There is so much stuff happening on this map usually that it's very hard to comprehend what's happening in general. Just know that, well, he is killing all the enemies, at the same time preventing Theresis and Manfred to move, and dealing as much damage as possible to Amiya. Amiya is already invincible, so he can't deal any more damage to him, to her. And now he only has to deal with all the other enemies. He has leaked one so far, so I think he can simply afford to leak all the other one. Is it what he wants to do? I'm not sure. It's funny to observe that his attack speed is not that high still. That's because he doesn't have a lot of ingots. Okay, who wants to tank the artillery? Texas, okay. Basically did no damage. Yeah, because it's, I think, 3,000 true damage, and how much damage does his Texas have? 5,000? Okay. What happened there? Why did she take no damage from this? Oh, because of living wood plate? Oh yeah, living wood plate is like 50% of health, so it's yeah, because that would be 3,000, and the shield should be something like 2,600. So yeah, she should have taken like 400 damage or something. Anyway, Alright, Logos is there, activating skill. Tragodia is basically doing Lord's work there, preventing anything to move. Okay, now there's only the 2 bosses left. He can't afford to leak them because I think it's 5 HP each, so he has to kill them. But it's okay because Theresis is almost dead. Manfred, I mean, is almost dead. And Theresis is still at half HP. So can he kill Theresis or... Okay, he wants to ignore him. Okay, sure. It doesn't matter that much. And last and final map. The peak of this run. Now let's see the damage against Amiya. Pretty high. Even though that was only Inez, so clearly not his main damage dealer. Okay, Rosmond Piss is absolutely destroying Calcit. Alright, now for La Carameline. Holy shit. La Carameline is dead. Amiya first phase over. Alright, enemies are triggered at the top, but they can't attack because paralysis. And Amiya is dead. And there we go. That's the end of this run. Alright, so, I mean, obviously, it's not like I have anything to say. Like, this is a Talons run in D18, triple ending with Reality of the End. This is way above my level, obviously. I'm just wondering things like, why didn't he do more emergencies? I feel like there were some points near the middle of the run where he could have been able to do more emergencies. So, yeah, a bit weird. I understood some things midway, like why did he pick Rangers, this kind of stuff. Still, there were some points like why did he decide to not pick E2 Pure Stream and instead pick some medics? I assume it's simply to save hope, and he didn't want to E2 Pure Stream. Yeah, sure, okay. Alright, but besides that, obviously I have nothing to say. Basically all the choices of operators make sense. Basically all the choices of relics make sense. Maybe there was something like the arts thing, arts increasing damage thing. I'm not sure why he didn't pick this, but this is some very small detail. But other than that, all of the choices made sense. The pathing obviously made sense. So yeah, what do you want me to say? It's a D18 run and IS5, something that I actually rarely do because, well, I'm actually not that much of a masochist. So yeah, well played, extremely good run, extremely actually interesting to watch because, well, for once, it's not a lamp run, it's a Talons run, which is actually pretty rare. So yeah, that's about it. So if you like this video, guys, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next one.